Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, Tessie's World. Happy Wisdom Wednesday. Today, use your wisdom with everything that you do, everything that you say, everything that you think. Use your wisdom. Be grateful for it. Some people don't have it. Some people have gotten older, okay? And I'm not saying that wisdom only has to come when you're in your 50s, because there's a person that can be wise at 20. Wisdom is honestly just your experiences and what you have taken from them. That's what wisdom is. So if you've been through a lot in life and you're only 25, you're probably much wiser than a lot of other people that are around you, and sometimes a lot of other people that are older than you, because it is all your experiences, how you chose to look at them, what lessons you chose to take from them, and how you chose to incorporate them, apply them, and make your life different and better. So yeah, happy Wisdom Wednesday, and be grateful for your wisdom, man. Be grateful for it. It's not a guarantee. It's not. It doesn't mean everybody is not going to be wise. Not everybody. So yeah, be grateful for it. So yeah, you guys just seen that this video is admit and accept your toxic flaws, right? So let's get into this. Now, what I mean by this, and I just want to say real quick, I'm not saying that you have to watch the other two videos, which is what do you bring to the table, and what you give is what you get. But I think that if you watch those two and then watch this one, it will all flow and align. So that would be my advice to you right now. Just go watch those two. Watch what do you bring to the table first, and then watch what you give is what you get, and then come and watch this admit and accept your toxic flaws, and then they will all just go in together. Right? All right. So for the people that have watched that video, we're back to it. So let's get into this. So what I mean by this is everybody has toxic flaws. Everybody has toxic behavior. Everyone. I would like to say it's almost just the same as everyone having blood running through their body. And I know someone would probably hate me saying that, but I say that because most of the people that you see that are healing, most of the people that you see that are evolving and elevating their life and trying to get to a better place in life is because they realized and accepted that they had toxic energy. And I don't think that that's something to be ashamed of. I think it is something to go ahead and admit, because when you admit it, that means you're acknowledging it. When you acknowledge it, that means that you have accepted it. When you accept it, that means that you can now get on the path to progress, and start the process, shall I say, of changing and letting go of those toxic energies, toxic thoughts, toxic flaws, and everything else. I want to say that one of my personal toxic traits, I will say, just one of them, is that I think that I know what's best for other people's life. I thought I was being helpful, right? I did. I thought I was being helpful. But realizing it, looking at it, reflecting on it, and becoming aware of it has made me realize that I'm really just being a pompous asshole. Yeah, because there's one thing to love someone and want to help them, but there's one thing to also think that they should follow all of your advice and things like that, and that will make their life better. I have a hard problem seeing the people that I love suffer. I have a hard problem carrying that because I'm super empathetic. So for me, the best thing for me in that moment is to say, I think that you should do this. I don't think that person's good enough for you. Yada, yada, yada. And although that is helping, what it comes off as, is that person does not know how to make decisions and take care of themselves. That's how it comes off, right? And it took me a while to realize that. It took me a while to admit that to myself, which also took me a while to accept how I was coming off and what that looks like, which also took me some time to acknowledge it. But now that I've done all of those steps, I am now in the process of getting on the path to be progressive to making that change. Because without making that change, I would have constantly kept doing that. And now what I know to do better now is either think the thoughts and keep it to myself. That's one. Or learn how to not carry someone else's burden of their pain and what they go through. Learn how to be empathetic, but learn how to also not let it take over and tailor my life and how I'm going to move and what I'm going to say and how I'm going to feel. And those are things that I have to work on. Another one some people would say is that I'm brutally honest. And I would say that that could be toxic only because sometimes when I'm being honest, I really don't care how I'm saying it. I'm just telling you the truth. But I understand how that can come off as super toxic because I am not speaking in a way that promotes, encourage, uplifting, motivation, and inspiration into that person. I'm kind of just saying, you look goddamn stupid. And although you can say that, there are ways to say, you know, right now, this may not be a good look for you. You know, that felt a little better and sounded a little better than saying, you look goddamn stupid. You know, I'm not saying I come off that harsh, but I'm saying there would be people, if you ask them to describe me, that's what they would say. But we have to admit that sometimes we are the issue. Again, you get what you give. Stop acting like everybody is doing something to you. Sometimes you do shit to yourself. You know, this thing up here is very powerful. Sometimes we can take one mustard seed and realize that we've grown it into this big ass forest. You know what I mean? And we just mess our own self up because we're all over the place now. You know, whatever was said with that mustard seed, man, we watered it and watered it and watered it and watered it. And now we're in a forest of this alternate reality. But nobody can tell us because we grew this forest. So now we over here and we in our forest, and most of the shit in our forest is a goddamn lie, you know? It's just, it's not nothing. But we live there. We nourish that, you know? And in nourishing that and constantly submerging yourself in that, no one's ever going to get you back over here to this mustard seed. And no one's ever going to be able to teach you and show you that all you needed to do before you went over here and built this whole crazy ass forest was ask the right questions, you know? That's a video right there too, so I'm gonna stop right there. But yeah, accept it, because once you accept it, I'm telling you, you're gonna change it, because you're not gonna like it. And then nobody's gonna be able to constantly say to you, oh, you're toxic, you're toxic, you're toxic, because we love to do that. But constantly telling someone in that way is toxic as well from you. There's a way to say, how you act and how I act, we will not be able to engage. That's it. You don't have to keep smacking somebody in their face about something, because most of us, we know that we have certain issues. We just don't know how to fix them, or maybe we're afraid of fixing them because it is who we think that we are. It is probably what we have become. And in releasing that, it's like this scary, like, oh my freaking God, why am I starting all over? I don't want to do this. You know what I mean? But that's what life is about. Scorpio season is on its way. And that's what Scorpio is about. Death and rebirth and transformation. That's what we do. And I understand it's not easy for a lot of people, but I'm telling you that it's super helpful. I'm telling you that if you're not killing off certain parts of yourself, I would say every 3 years. Sometime I would say every 3 to 5 years. Sometime every goddamn year. You know, you do it as often as you need to. But if you're not killing off certain things that you don't like about yourself, you're not creating space for the new things that you want yourself to be about. The image, the reputation. Reputation that you want. It's not going to come, because you cannot pack on new things to old. That's why the saying is, you can't teach a old dog new tricks. Now, it doesn't mean you never can. It just means that it's going to be fucking hard, okay? And that's what happens to us too. When we have lived a certain way for so long, we do feel like it's impossible because it's all we know. But there's a way to change it. You just have to do the work. But just accept your flaws, guys. Accept your toxicness so that you can change it. Accept it. It's okay. Don't be ashamed of it. Don't let nobody beat you down for your stuff. If somebody hits you with that, you say, you know what? You're right. That's it. You're right. Those things, that way I think and that way I move is very toxic. But I'm working on it. And if that person just wants to keep beating you down, that means that they're not due to be in your life. Because if somebody doesn't come in your life and want to help you remove toxic stuff out of your life, toxic ways, they're not. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. You don't have to have them in your life. You don't. So I have so many other things to say, but I can't think of them right now. So there'll probably be another video to this one. You guys know I'm gonna whatever. So yeah, but I just want you guys to accept it. I just want you guys to stop looking at it like it's such a bad thing. And I want you guys to understand that the change is there if you're willing to make it, right? So I'll close with that. And I just want to say, make sure you guys have a great day. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Share this with a family, friend, foe, stranger, co-worker, anybody. Share it with anybody and let them know that it is okay to accept and admit that you have toxic traits and energy. The thing is, don't stay there. Try to make that change so that you can be better. Because let me tell you another thing, one more thing, guys. The longer you live in life, the more you'll be susceptible to gaining toxic traits. Because every day there is something different that'll be out here to test you. And if you let that come in, if you let that get inside, that's it. So you have to clear them out because there's always going to be another one to come. And when you don't clear them out is when you're just this like ball, you know, like yoga. If you do yoga, if you tried it, because you hear me talk about it all day, every day, all day. If you try yoga and you realize that you're not in a calm state and you're not trying to, if you're not in a calm state and you're not breathing through those poses? Sorry. If you're trying to do yoga and you're not breathing, you're not calm, and you're constantly thinking about something else, you can't get into those poses. It's like your body it's not as fluent. It doesn't flow like you need it to be. And yoga is something that I promote because I think it is good for anyone that has anger management issues. I think it's good for anyone who cannot be calm. I think it's good for anyone who thinks that they need to constantly be in control. I just think that yoga is great for anything. It warms up your body. It stretches you in a way that you don't think that your body is stretchy. That's not a word, but yeah, it you know what I mean? Like it's so, to me, yoga is just not a mat, a sports bra, and leggings or shorts. Yoga is a lifestyle to me. Just like people say that exercising is a lifestyle. I think that, like I said last time, if you're able to get yourself and contort yourself into those poses and still be angry when you get out, you something. You are something, okay? But yeah, I'll probably speak about this again. I probably should just do a video about why I feel yoga is so important to me. But yeah, you have to be able to admit certain things so that you can move forward and be able to breathe through life, because life is sometimes never going to get easier. Are we going to have great moments? Yeah, but you guys know I always say we're going to have struggle moments too. So yeah, I'm going to end here because I just started a whole nother topic that, yeah, I need to let go. I just want to share some things with you guys because, you know, I'm all about workbooks and helping and stuff like that. So, yeah, I can't remember. So my husband had brought me this book. I'm not sure if you can see it. It's called Good Day Start with Gratitude Journal. Cultivate an attitude of gratitude, right? And I'll just show you the inside real quick. So basically what the book is, I'm sorry, I'm trying to open it, guys. Basically, the book, I think he brought this for my anniversary or Valentine's Day. He always buys me great, like, self-encouraging, self-improvement things, and I love him so much for that, because that means that he really promotes me and trying to be a different person. You know, he promotes me and getting on that road and getting on that path, so I appreciate it. But basically, how the book is set up is, I don't know if you guys can see, so there'll be like a little quote or something like that, and then you just get like, I don't want to, you know, you just get it broken down like that, but that's basically how it is. You get a quote and then you get like 3 lines. I write all over the book, as you've seen. So you get a quote, you get 3 lines. It says, I am thankful for, and then you start. So let me show you a clean page. Okay. So yeah, you get a quote. You see the quote, guys? All right. And then you see how you get, I am thankful for, and you put the date and you get the lines. But It's your book. Write all over as you want, as you seen I did. So I will put the description in for this book as well if you guys want to get it, because I think that waking up every day or before you go to sleep, basically writing what you're grateful for is a great way to change your life. And I just got this book, Zen as Fuck. It says Zen as Fuck, a journal for practicing the mindful art of not giving a shit. I just got this one. Now listen, I have wanted this one for a while, but sometimes I try not to buy so much at the same time. So what I was doing was I was just waiting, you know, whatever. I have so many that I want to get, but one day I walked into Barnes and Nobles and I seen it again, and it made me realize, oh, you really want this book. So then I went on Amazon and I found it. Now let me tell you something. In Barnes and Nobles, they wanted this book for, I think, like $10 or something. It says right there that for USA it's $14.99. Yeah, so I was not paying that. So I went right on good old Amazon, and I think it was $8, $9 at max. I know it was under $10. So I'll put the link for this one as well. I haven't started this one, but I am super happy to start it. It's so colorful. It's the same type of thing. You get something. I don't know if you guys can see that. You probably get something to read. You know what I'm saying? And then you write about it, you know, probably little exercises and things. So I have not started this, but I will definitely get into this book, and I will definitely share with you guys how this book is, because I've been wanting this book for a while. I know that when it's all said and done for me, I will certainly have a ton of workbooks. I think that workbooks are good because, again, just like the other book, I was telling you guys, start where you are. I'll show it to you. I have to get it, but start where you are. By the way, those are carried in my purse. So yeah, start where you are is good too, like I said, because it makes you think about things that you don't normally think about. We're so much in our head on a day-to-day. We got to work, we got to feed ourselves, we got to feed our children if we have some, we got to do this, we got to make time for our friends, we got to make time for a mate. We got so much going on that sometimes we don't take a moment to sit down, like I said, and think about the things that we really want and the things that we should really be thinking about to make ourselves better people. So, all right, I'm going to end with that, but I'll put the description for those two, and I'll put the link, for those two in the description below so that you guys can buy it. Again, if you buy it, please come talk to me and let me know how you like them, because I'm eager. I want to know if they work for you as they work for me. I want to know if you do like them, dislike them. I want to know. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day, guys. You know what I say, if you're feeling down, if you're not feeling good, if you're feeling sad or what have you, take a walk. Take a sip, pack up those bags, and take a trip, okay? Do whatever you need to do in your life that makes you happy. Don't worry about what nobody else say. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this with everybody. Friend, family, foe, family, co-workers, everybody, strangers, and everybody else. All right, guys, let me go. Love you. Bye. Real quick, guys, I thought this was super funny that I didn't even realize, because I didn't pick this page. You guys seen me. I just pulled it, and I opened it. But I didn't even realize that this page had yoga poses. You see what I'm saying? I'm telling you, yoga is my life. All right, guys.